Tarot Life Coach, bringing you a quick read on the full moon energy for July 19th. If you watched the new moon energy for July 4th, it was called the buck moon, okay? So this is where the deer begins to get its antlers. Excuse me if I'm like stuttering and stuff. So before us, we have the Shaman's Oracle by Will Kingham and John Matthews. And we're going to talk a little bit about the ancestor skill that's coming in and trying to help us through this full moon, this energy that's coming in on 19th. Really big, really quick, I want to say thank you guys for your support and thank you for watching the videos, the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the emails, and the comments. I really appreciate it. Big thank yous. And thank you for supporting me on this journey, and hopefully I'm supporting you on your journey. Okay. So this full moon is July 19th, like I said earlier, and it is going to be in the sign of Capricorn. This is all about systems and rules and regulations and maybe setting some goals that you want to do, okay? And with this energy, you should achieve them because it's about hard work, and in the end, you push through. You know, you get through all the obstacles because the Capricorn works really hard. They're very goal-oriented. So this is a great time to set those goals and kind of watch them blossom. So if you did the new moon energy, you should be seeing when this full moon comes in, everything coming into light, okay? So a little bit about the ancestor skill. I stand for the artistry of life itself and can teach you the best way to access the single most important skill of all, knowing the art of living. So from hearing this, I can get the feeling that some of us are just surviving. We are not enjoying life. We are not living. So there's certain things that we need to do to enjoy our life. It's not all about work, guys. We need to find balance. And this makes me think of the Justice card, finding balance in all things. Not just karma, because even though the justice can signify karma, but balance, union, being in accord, being okay with the way things are, okay? Trust your instincts to guide you through and recognize your abilities and celebrate them. So it's all about seeing what you have inside of you. A little bit about this hybrid of a deer and a person, expressing how it is to blur the edges of common perception and seek skills from unusual, even unlikely sources. Crucially, we must look within ourselves to harness the abilities we already possess but have not yet discovered. These are often the most enriching. So this tells me there's parts of you that you may be ignoring. And maybe this full moon is going to express what those are. It's going to show you what they are and bring them into the light. Okay? So overall, this is going to be a 4-card spread. We're going to talk about energy. We're going to talk about how to connect with the earth, because this Capricorn is an earth sign. So grounding is a wonderful way, and grounding is simply going outside, taking off your shoes, and letting the earth touch your feet as you soak in the sun, as you meditate, and you bring in the energy that it's giving you. Also, going to the beach, enjoy yourself outside. Go to the pool, take the kids out, connect with the family, connect with friends. This is a good time for that. Take care of yourself and take care of the planet, And it's also a good time for you and your lovers to connect also. This full moon will probably bring in a need for the sensual, maybe a good massage together, maybe a candlelight dinner, those kinds of things to celebrate each other. Because although Capricorns are hard workers, it's also important to honor the balance that's needed, okay? So 4-card spread, what you need to know is the first card, what's being hidden, where to focus, just in case you're taking notes, and drop this illusion, this full moon, okay? All right, I am using the Babylonian Tarot by Sandra Tabitha Cicero, and I think we are ready. All right, what you need to know, 8 of Cups. What is hidden, the 7 of Cups. Where to focus, the 3 of Cups. Ooh, there's a lot of cups here. And drop the illusion with the Hierophant. I probably say it all kinds of wrong, and I'm sorry. Overall vibe of the reading is bam, justice. What does this tell me? We have got to balance. How fitting, right? Okay, I'm going to lay her down right there. Let's go through these cards real quick. So what I'm looking at right now is what we need to know is that we're neglecting something. So either we're the workaholic who is working entirely too much, trying to do something, neglecting our home life, or we are having too much fun and neglecting our responsibilities. So either way it goes, there needs to be some balance. So when I see this card, I get the vibe that someone may be disappointed or stuck in their situation, okay? Like things that once brought you joy are no longer bringing you joy. And in this card, we see Gilgamesh, and he's like swimming in the pool surrounded by his fishes, and those little 8 cups are falling to the ground. So the story is, on his way back to Uruk, Gilgamesh stops to take a bath in the pool of water. As he does this, that snake up there, is attracted to the plant which he was going to go get, which is the plant of eternal life. As that happens, his little cups slowly sink to the bottom of the pond, and the snake eats his plant. So that one thing that he was so focused on, right? His goal, or however you want to look at it, he was so focused on, he lost his view of it and went to go do something else and neglected it and therefore lost it. So it's kind of like a warning, like keep your eye on the prize, don't stop, don't give up. If it is your goal, if it is your dream and someone is keeping you from it, then you might need to drop them. But overall, don't keep yourself from what it is you want to happen in your life, okay? Once again, merging those skills, you're not just surviving, you are living, okay? The art of living. So what is hidden right now? Interesting that what's being hidden is the 7 of Cups. So the 7 of Cups here, previous card is attributed, I have here Capricorn, Pisces, and Cancer. I don't know why, but these are the things that I picked up for it. And my question for you is, what are you focused on and neglecting? So this is what a life coaching session would more look like. When I see the card, then I will ask you a question like, what are you neglecting? What do you feel you're neglecting in your life? Because we're going to make this more tailor fit to you. So as you're watching this, I want you to think, what is an area in your life that you are neglecting? Okay? Now, what's being hidden right now is the 7 of Cups. So this is Lilith, and she is the seductive winged goddess. She is just all up in the mix, the dark maid, along with the Anzu birds, which are the owls, and you see her on top of the lion. So let's look at these animals. The owl is there to protect her. The owls are watching everything that's going on. Remember that the owls can see through darkness. I like to say the owls can see through the bullshit, okay? And they're sitting there and they're guarding her. All right. Now, the little story about Lilith in the Hebrew legend is that this was Adam's first wife, who was eventually transformed into the demonic seductress mentioned in the Hebrew scriptures because she didn't want to succumb, go and do everything he said. She wanted to do what she wanted to do. Okay. So this is where she is with her 7 cups. All right. When this card comes out, this tells me, and what this card is attributed to Sagittarius and Pisces, there's difficulty in making a decision. It's like pick a cup already, okay? Pick something, make a goal, make something happen, Captain, all right? But you're being enticed and tempted and seduced by things, and there's overindulgence possibly. So if you find yourself being that person who is partying a little bit too much, it might be a good time to settle down. If you're being the person that's overindulging in work, you need to bring it down a notch, and too much of a good thing can be bad, guys. So don't burn the candle at both ends on whatever it is you're doing. Financially, things should be going well. And if you receive an offer, like this is what is hidden, if you receive an offer this during this time period that seems a little bit too good to be true, you know what? It just might be. Take a step back and kind of look at the situation and see how you really feel about it, okay? Because it's also about illusion. Things might look better than what they are. So there's a little bit of that self-delusion too. So making sure that you are, check yourself. Check yourself before you make a decision. Or like they say, I'm not going to show my age. I'm not going to repeat stuff. But that's what this card is trying to say, just fantasy and deception. This is what's being hidden from you. Maybe you're getting an offer of something that's just like, damn, that sounds like a good idea. That sounds too good to be true. Pump the brakes, get out the car, check the tires, and make sure they're not giving you a bum rush, okay? So where to focus this time? So I have the Three of Cups reversed. So once again, we are overindulging. There's some overindulgence going on. And when I see the Three of Cups is if we have lost some friendships due to some overindulgence in working too much or in partying too much or whatever it is you're doing or being focused on one thing too much, you're losing your friends, you're losing sight of your family, you're losing sight of yourself. This is a good time to take that step back. So this is my question to you. Where could you pour more into other people? Because the Three of Cups is about abundance and success and joy and celebration, whereas it's reversed right now, and it's kind of telling me that we're pouring all our stuff to people and places and things that aren't appreciating it. So where can we put our energy at? Where can we put our love at? Because cups are all about emotions. So I'm looking at the Eight of Cups, the Seven of Cups, and then the Three of Cups. And I'm wondering what's really going on. It's almost like this full moon is bringing out a lot of emotional stuff for us. So we need to make sure that we are being balanced. And I really feel like that's why non-Shay is the overall energy, is trying to tell us, hey guys, take your step back, make some wise choices, and let's look at things for what they are. Okay? So drop the illusion. Here we see the Hierophant. I don't think I say it right, but just go with me. And he's sitting here and he has his arms crossed, and to me he just looks like he's like, oh no, it's not going down this way. Okay? And this is the illusion. This is what we need to drop. Okay? Let me see how I can explain this. You know how I said you're being fed something like with the Seven of Cups that might be a little bit too good to be true? This is where the Hierophant is telling you to kind of sit back and trust your spiritual wisdom. Seek guidance. Go and ask somebody. Ask some questions. Don't just sign these papers, okay? This is a quest for truth, morals, and courage. Okay, it's a very religious card. So maybe you're going through one of these experiences where you're trying to think, is it wrong to do this? Is this against my religion? What is the spirituality thing? Should I be watching this stuff? That kind of stuff. Or if you're in a situation where you're wondering, does this line up with my morals? This is a good time to take a step back and ask yourself those questions. And you're being guided by the Hierophant. He wants you to be, he's telling you, do things traditionally how you would like them, but don't be too conservative, and don't throw what it is you want to the side because everybody else is doing it. Go for what you want. All right. So then the overall energy we have is non-Shay, which is balance, union, making sure things are okay. So that's the overall energy, is balance. I couldn't have picked the cards any better, I guess. I'm glad they shuffled that way because it matches the Spirit card. And balance in all things, okay? Fairness, integrity, doing things with integrity. And I think that's what the Hierophant is trying to tell us, is to take pride in what we're doing and kind of make sure that we're doing them the right way. Also, if you're going through a legal situation right now, I feel like it's going to possibly end fairly well just because she's upright. But I want to clarify, this Seven of Cups for what is hidden. Show me the energy behind what is hidden. Show me the energy behind what is hidden. Show us the energy behind what is hidden. Okay, so we have a little bit of the King of Wands action going on. For some, this is energy, and for some, this is a person, okay? So during this full moon, you might be tempted by this King of Wands to make a decision. This is Aries energy. This is Mars. This is about war, discord, that kind of stuff, battle, okay? The timing on this card is July 21st through August 24th. When I see the King of Wands reverse, this is a very dynamic energy that's coming in quickly, but it's not going to last, okay? However, This is if this is a person that you're dealing with that's maybe seducing you, and seducing doesn't always have to be in the bedroom. It could be in the boardroom. It could be making you think that life could be doing this or doing that, or it's just a seduction, an illusion. So this could be a person who's being a little bit intolerant to you, not wanting to make the choices, or maybe trying to bully you into making these choices and neglect what you're doing. So you could look at this like maybe you have this friend who's always telling you, hey, let's go out. Maybe you have a boyfriend who's trying to make you make choices that don't fit your morals right now, or is not what you're really looking for. So this is just the energy that's coming in. It doesn't mean that he's a bad person. It's just the energy that he's displaying at the time, okay? Just make sure that you're not being bullied. And if it is an illusion, if things are looking too good to be true, this would be a great time to trust the Hierophant, because he's telling you, step back, let's look at the situation. So where to focus, I'm just going to pull a clarifier on what to focus on. We have the Three of Cups. It's like not overindulging. How can we work with that? Show us the energy. Show us the energy. Work with that. The Ace of Arrows. So you're going to get some enlightenment. You're going to get some information and some knowledge that's coming in that's going to make you flip those cups over and pour back into other people. So for some, this is going to be new energy. The full moon is bringing in some new energy because it's highlighting things that maybe we were kind of blind to at one point. And if you see, it's really bright in there. It's super bright. It's really, really beautiful and has a diamond on it too. So, every time I see the Ace of Arrows, it's something it's got to happen. It's just going to happen. It's prosperity, it's fertility, it's the birth of something new. It's something that you push for. It wasn't natural. It's just coming. Maybe you looked for the knowledge. Maybe you're looking for something, and it's telling you to look for potential in everything, okay? So remember that Seven of Cups, right? We have the Seven of Cups. We need to make a choice. We need to make a decision. The Ace of Arrows is coming in. This is attributed to awakening of mental power, the Capricorn. That's what this card is for me, the Capricorn. And it's coming in, and it's saying, shoot for your goal. What is your goal? What do you want? Don't neglect it. Don't let others get in the way. Merge your skills. Do not just survive. It's time to live. And when I see the Hierophant and the Ace of Arrows together, it means don't scatter all your energy. You need to focus. You need to be line driven, okay? Stop pouring your cups out into things that are not valuable to you and not pouring back into you. And focus on what can pour into you. Okay, so that's what the Ace of Arrows is saying. And like I said, it's right next to the Hierophant. So it's saying don't scatter your energy. Don't go around starting like 50 billion different new projects in the house and you can't focus on one single thing. Okay, so the illusion we need to leave behind, we have the Hierophant. And he's telling us, this is what we need to do. We need to step back and we need to look at things a little differently. So let me pull one more clarifier. I like to clarify a lot. My bad. King of Disc. All right. So we have two kings in our reading. So that means there's some energy coming in, that there's going to be some what is it called? Like you're going to get recognized for something. There might be a recognition at work. You might be, given an accolade, an award, something like in that manner. Usually when I see two kings together, it means that you're going to be recognized for something. So the illusion is that it's telling you to get rid of this illusion that you're not a good business person, that you're not good at what you do, and that, maybe somebody, this King of Wands, has highlighted your faults at work or whatever, But it's trying to tell you that you are a good business person, okay? You're a good worker and you're a good provider. You're just methodical and conservative. And you're right by the Hierophant. And to see methodical and conservative by the Hierophant means that you're like probably super methodical and conservative. Remember balance. So if you're on the extremity of this, if you're working too much, it's time to have some time to play. If you're playing too much, it's time to go to work a little bit, okay? So like I said, there's two kings, so there's going to be some public recognition for something. You're going to be you're going to be noticed, okay? Once you set these goals and you do these intentions and you're focused, you're not scattering your energies, you're going to become like this great businessman. You're going to become like the king of disc, okay? And this is an earth sign also. Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, okay? This isn't just for Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. This is just the energy that when you think of the king of disc, this is the kind of person he is, a hard worker. So once again, the moon is in Capricorn. So set your goals, okay? This is a full moon. Everything's coming to fruition. This is the energy that I picked up for this month. Quick review, we had the 8 of Cups of what we need to know. Then we had the 7 of Cups of what is hidden, along with the King of Wands. So make a choice, pick a cup, and don't have any illusions or delusions from outside people. Do not be bullied into making a decision. Where to focus, we have here is the 3 of Cups. Stop pouring out your love in abundance towards things and items that aren't pouring back into you. Clarified with the Ace of Arrows, saying focus on what it is you want and hit that point, because abundance and fertility is in your back pocket. Drop the illusion of the Hierophant. You need to drop the illusion that people are feeding you and go back to your traditional ways of thinking. Think about what it is you really want and honor yourself. And you will become like the king of disc. You will become prosperous in everything that you do. Become hardworking. You are a good business person. And you are going to receive some type of public recognition eventually because, well, probably in the next month or so, because I see 2 kings right here. So hopefully this resonates with somebody and this hits home about the energy that you might be feeling with this moon. And if you have any questions about moon energy or how to work with it, feel free to email me at arianaluciano.com or arianaluciano@gmail, sorry. Or you can also, I haven't built my domain yet, I'm sorry. Or you can DM me on Instagram, okay, at Ariana Luciano. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I enjoyed putting this video together for you guys. Have a blessed new moon and see you guys soon.